Hello and welcome. In this video we're going to talk about eaves. So as you see here, this is one eave and another that is smoothly joined together. But the trick right here is that they are structural framing. And if you can see here, right here, you just have a Z shape and they are smoothly joined. So for example, if I go here in this one, it's also the same with the structural framing and nicely joined, like you see in the section right here. This is the beam itself with a nice profile on it. So we're gonna make that from scratch, and you'll see how we can actually use this. So first things first, we go to File right here. Then of course we go to New, and then we select Family, and then we'll look for structural framing right here, beams and braces. Click it, open it, and voila, that's what we have. I'm gonna open a 3D, and I will set this 3D right here. Voila, do ZA. So we have the model centered. And the next thing that we're going to do is delete this one, of course. Voila. And then we're gonna unlock this. I will do it the other way. So I will remove this one, and I will align our. So we have here our model line. We're gonna use that because that's how we can drag the beam to the left or to the right. So right here I will align it to the outside one, and then when you have a little dot you have the model line, so it says itself. Click it, and then we're gonna remove the constraint. Why? Because it's here it was already constrained, so we're gonna remove it, and then right here we're gonna constrain it. We're gonna do exact same for the other one. Remove constraint and constrain it again. So the next thing that we're going to do is we go to the Create tab, and then we go to Sweep. Why sweep? Because we need to follow this line. So you're gonna pick a path, and we're gonna pick this path, model lines, click on it, and that's exactly our path that we wanted, and the same path as the model line, of course. And now we just click on Finish, and then we're gonna go to Edit Profile, but first we're gonna go to the left or right, it doesn't matter. And now we're gonna edit profile and then make a rectangle. Voila. And I will see if my units are in centimeters. Voila. UN is a shortcut, and then we're gonna use a dimension. Oh, not, we need this one. Voila. And right here I will set it to 1/5, and right here also the scale to 1/5, so we can see more and the dimensions are not taking over my screen. Then we're gonna use a parameter to control this one, and then to control the thickness of it. Voila, there we go. Voila, this is what we need. And then we have our profile in it, and then just click Finish. And voila, this is our first thing that we have. So we go to the reference line, and that's the first thing that we have. So why did we make a sweep? Well, very simple, because if you go to the parameters, then not 250, I will make it 2 so you can see the difference. Voila, it's moving along with the model line, and that's what we exact want. Voila. Well, we're gonna make now the profile, so we need a profile right here. So what do I mean by a profile? Right, go to the section, and this is what I mean with the profile. So we need to make this right here on this side. So we go to a reference level, and now you can just load in a profile. So that's the profile that I will load in. We'll load it into the project family 2, and voila, there we go. Now the next thing that we're going to do is create again a sweep. Why we want to create a sweep? Because it needs to follow this length right here. So we're gonna pick a path, make sure pick 3D edges, and right here, voila, and this is the 3D edge. Then check the box, and instead of edit the profile, we're gonna load one in, and that's the profile right here. So this one is this profile that you see here. So we're gonna go back, then okay, need to select again. Okay, select profile, and then it's not supposed to be happen that you go outside the family, and then we select the profile, and now we see here it's automatically appearing. I don't need to draw anything, and then just right here finish, and boom, right here you see we have our profile. Go to the right side, and voila, this is what we have, and it's very nice. So the next thing that we're going to do is give materials. I will give voila, this one a material, and then material again a family. Voila, so we gave both pieces a material, and now I'm gonna see if it works. So we go to 15, and yes, that works nice, but now we see a little problem. I want this to stand still and not move back and forth. So how do we fix that? Well, very simple. Well, it's simple if you know it, of course. I'm gonna go create tab, and right here we're gonna add a new reference plane. Voila. Then just draw wherever you want. Voila. And now I'm gonna align it with this and lock it. Okay, that's quite good thing. But now the family normally will break, I think, if I do this. Yes, see, it says the constraint are not satisfied because this one is locked. Well, no problem. We go into the family, the sweep again, edit sweep, edit profile. Now, when we deleted this dimension, we're gonna check it, voila. And what we see here, if you select this reference plane, you see right here defines origin. It's checked. We're gonna uncheck that. Then here we're gonna define origin. We're gonna select this. This means that this is the origin point of the family right here. Now what we can do now is a quite nice trick. So we go to the family again, edit sweep, edit profile. Then we're gonna use this reference line to this line, voila. And then we're gonna set it to 15, voila. Apply, apply, and normally we can just change it, and voila, this side here stands still because we changed the dimension and we changed the define origin. So we loaded in the family, and then we go to structure, then go to beam, and there we have our structural frame family. So we're just gonna draw right here, and as you see in 3D, that's our frame. I will lift it up a bit, voila, and you see that's our our So as you see now, if I go to the section and I will move it, I can only move it forward and back and not upwards. So the question is, how do we get it here? Well, for example, this one is on level based, on work plane based or reference level. So how do we get it to here? Well, I'm gonna unhide it, and now this level we need to have, this document level. So I will hide it again. So I made here a document level, and you see here that's our one. I will create it, I will select it and create similar. And now I'm just gonna draw just one here, voila. And I already see it's above it, so that means we are on the good level. Go to the section right here, you see it's lifted up. Why is it lifted up? Because I use create similar, so it will take the offset also. But I will change it to 0, voila. And now we go to, and now we can just move it where we want, voila. This is how we're gonna move it. Now 3D, well, that's not quite it. Well, no problem, I will fix the family for you, and you can just do the same. We go to reference level again, and to make it happen, you go to the create tab, and then you go to control, and then you go to double vertical, and you just click wherever you want, just click it, and voila. This means that you can flip it from front to back or to back to front. Then we're gonna load it again, override it, and if you select it, you see this little this arrow keys, voila, you can flip it. So for example, in 3D we need to choose our materials again. Well, no problem, I will do it first. So okay, apply, voila, and the materials are made. So for example, if I go to the level again and I click those arrows, it's flipped. As you see, we flipped it, and now they are on the right side. So in section, we go again, and we're just gonna move it from here to here, and that's how exactly that we want it. But now we want the multiplex to move to this side, so we're gonna measure it from the outside to the inside, and that's 40. Well, very simple, we go to where this is 20, 40, voila, and there we go. The original thickness is, we can go for this thickness, voila, and there we go. In the 3D, very nice, and that's how simple it is to make a Eve. And now I'm now gonna show you the trick how to join them. We go to background, and now I will make it right here, and this one I will join, voila. Now create similar, and we're gonna move it right here. In 3D we can just move it also from here to here, voila. And now the trick that I want to show you guys. So if I move this right here, oh, not this one, I need the, not the arrows, but this one, voila. And now the beautiful of it is that you can join them. Now as you see, you have right here, it's just, yeah, they are not joined. Well, no problem, you go to the level, and then right here, edit beam, column join, and then with the simple arrow keys, boom, and this is where the magic happens. It joins very smoothly, and then you click escape, and in the 3D, look how nice they joined each other. And that's how we make a great Eve. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.